Hey guys, welcome back to another live video. I can't believe I'm doing two videos in one night, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done. So, as you can see from the title, why am I not married? Why am I not married, guys? Why am I not married? So, I wanted to do this video yesterday, but I was so tired, but I've been meaning to do it. I've been meaning to do it. So, guys, what inspired this video is my friend, right? A really good friend of mine. She keeps saying to me, why are you not married? Like, why? She's like, how old are you? She's like, you need to be married. You're too old now. You need to be married. And I'm just like laughing at her. And guys, we're gonna dive into this. I want to know, why am I not married? Like, what's going on, guys? Like, anyone that's single out there and not married, why are you not married, guys? Let's just lay this out on the table. Let's all talk this out, right? So let me not dwell on the past, because it's so easy to look at your life from a past lens and then make excuses, right? So I'm not going to do that. I could easily be like, oh, I'm not married because of this and this and this and this and this, but it's not relevant to today. It can be, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to dive into now. Like, let's look at my life now, guys. So, as some of you may know, right, I am in my 30s, guys. I am 33. I'm coming 34 this year. Can you believe it? Like, I am turning 34 this year. I am getting older, guys. I am getting older, and I just feel like there's so much things to plan in my life, right? I've created a vision board. I know what I want to do in my 30s. I know what I want to do in my 40s, and I know what I want to do in my 50s, right? And I know what I want to do for retirement, right? But we got to see, where does marriage fall into this, right? Okay. So I'm 33, coming 34 this year. I'm living in the UK. This is so embarrassing, guys. So I'm still living with my family, right? Um, I have no children. I have no partner. This is just it, right? And I'm still trying to get my life together, right? So when I look at my life like that, I feel like it's impossible for me to find someone to marry, right? But then when I look to God, God teaches us, right? We shouldn't see by sight, we should see by faith. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I know I've said it in the wrong order. So that phrase is like, basically, I shouldn't look at my life now, look how I've just done it to you guys. I shouldn't look and think, oh, it's impossible for me to get married, because we all know with God all things are possible, right? So I shouldn't see by sight, like seeing how my life is. I should see by my faith in God, right? Believe that He can give me what I want, right? When I look at my life, right, in marriage and my life, the possibilities of getting married, um, this is very hard, because society want you to get married. That's what society wants, right? You get to a certain age, you get married, right? This is so hard to answer. Right, let's just like, what can I do? How can I pull this apart? This is so hard, guys. I feel like marriage is a good thing, right? I feel like it works for a lot of people. I celebrate it. I feel like people should get married. But I feel like with my life, um, if marriage was to come, it would catch me by surprise. That's how I feel. Hi, it's Asora. How are you? I feel like it. Thank you so much for the like. I feel like it will catch me by surprise, because I just feel like, how do I put this? I'm still in transformation, right? So I'm still transforming my life to God, right? Giving my life over to God. I'm still working on that. And a friend of mine is like, she's like, you're going to meet somebody. You're going to meet somebody this year. And I'm just like, what? Like, I can't see it happening. And she really wants that for me. And I'm just like, I don't know. But Thank you so much for subscribing. I will subscribe to you too. Thank you so much, Luke, for saying happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's to you too. Mr. Boo has made a really good comment. Mr. Boo said, I'm 41 now and only been married last year. Beautiful. So beautiful. We've been together around 10 years. I want to clap. So this is my imaginary clap. Congratulate. Congratulations. Like, wow. You see, this just shows like it doesn't matter about how old you are, it can still happen. Like 41 is so young. I don't think you understand how young 41 is. That's beautiful because it just shows like you was in the relationship for 10 years. So getting to know your partner, you know that it's time to get married, right? That's beautiful. I can hear noise. Zora said, I'm Indonesia. I'm in the UK. I'm in the UK. I'm British. So yeah. So let's dive into like Mr. Boo's. Like, so I feel like we have an autistic 9-year-old son who is now diabetic. I do apologize. My knowledge is not very good around autism. So there's a different levels of autism on a spectrum, right? There's like they have to get diagnosed. Obviously, your child would have been diagnosed, but thank you so much, Angel with Wings. Good morning. Yeah, so your child would have to get diagnosed, which obviously your child has, but it's like I don't think people understand like it's hard work with a child with autism. They are very intelligent. No, I'm not from Liverpool, so they are very intelligent, but they do require like help and guidance in life. Like everyone needs help. Like it's not the same, but I have dyslexia, so I do wish I had more support because with like learning disabilities, you do need that guidance in life. I'm reading the comments as I'm saying this. You guys are so funny. Uh, so a 9-year-old son who's now diabetic. So with your child, that is diabetic, I'm sure that your child would need to eat a certain diet. That must be very like difficult for your child because your child would be so used to eating certain foods. I feel like I can't give medical advice because I don't know much about foods, but I'm thinking vegetables so would be very good for your child. It depends if you, I don't know how autism works, so I don't know if they are fussy when it comes to food, but it's just beautiful that you guys got married, and I know that you both can overcome anything in life, any challenges. You guys can. It might feel like you can't, but you guys can overcome anything. Um, so let me read the comments. Luke said, I'm 42, I feel 31. Woo-hoo. Like, you got to keep yourself young, Luke. It's so important. Angel with Wings said, familiar accent. Good morning. Yes, I'm guessing you're from the UK. Luke says, Scottish accent is my favourite. Oh, gosh, the Scottish accent is so hard to understand, guys. Matthew removed his comment. I think it was Matthew that said, are you from Liverpool? No, I'm not from Liverpool. Mr. Booth said autism is great. He was 2 when he was diagnosed. Wow, they diagnosed him so early. Did he have like problems with his speech and stuff? Because I find that that's like a common one with autism when they're young, like problems with speech. They're quite sensitive to noise and stuff like that. Angel Wing said I'm a Brummie. Yes, I am a Brummie. Luke said, Tanya, can you do a Scottish accent? No, I'm not very good with accents. I can't do it. I'm not going to make myself look foolish on here. Matthew said, my nephew has it bad. I'm so sorry. Like I worked with someone that had autism and he was so intelligent. Like he was very good at working at numbers and stuff like that. He was like spot on. He was very, very, very intelligent. Like how his brain worked, my brain could never. Have I been to Indonesia? No, I've never been to like Asia. That's one part of the world I've never visited, Asia. I've never been to the US either. Neil said can't wash your hands in a bison. Mr. Boo said it's very difficult, especially with the autism and counting carbs, calculate his insulin. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's so true. You know, with diabetes, like you have to calculate all that stuff. But I know that you guys can do it. You know what you guys should do? Try and look up like support for it, and try and see if you can find someone on social media that also deals with the same thing as well for inspo to carry you guys on. Like sometimes I like looking at YouTube vlogs for inspo and how to improve my lifestyle. Maybe that might help, or being in contact with like other parents that are going through something similar as well. It might make you guys feel like less isolated, if that makes sense. Have you ever been to Indonesia? Yeah, I answered that question. Big up Brum. Thank you so much, Angel Wings. Where in the UK are you from? And Mr. B said yes, no speech and his behavior. Yeah, do you know what? That's definitely autism, because obviously you know it's autism, but like there are always things that stand out. They're so special, children know, like autism. They're so intelligent, like they're beautiful to interact with as well. Like a lot of people don't understand how to interact with autism children, but they're so wonderful. They are wonderful children. It's just always said Palestine or Israel. I'm not gonna talk about stuff like that on here because it's very political, and I'm not gonna dive into that, especially when it causes like conflict, and then people will be telling people not to watch my videos if I pick a side. Wow, well done, Luke. Luke, oh my gosh, God, it's so good. Wow, you start your job tomorrow. I see you. It's a sore. I see you. That's well done. Like, Luke, are you all ready for your job? Like, have you got your work uniform sorted? Have you got like everything laid out for tomorrow? Like, have you got your packed lunch? Like, um, have a good day. It's a sore. Thank you for joining. I'm not going to go into that, Luke. I'm staying out of that debate. You're most welcome. Oh, that's so good to be excited. I know that feeling when you're starting your new job. It is such a good feeling. Thank you so much for the lights, guys. So, well, 8 a.m. in the morning, you need to get a good night's sleep. So back to the debate about why I'm not married. Like, let's see what Mr. B is saying. So many people don't get involved with us because I don't understand, but we are happy. Do you know? No, that's more, there's more to it than that, because I find that, how do I explain this? This is going to be so hard to explain because it's not even about your child being autistic, it's just people in general. So, when people have a kid, right, there's a lot of jealousy that comes with that. People are so mean, guys. People are so mean. So I remember like when I was little, like if there were like parties and that going on, people wouldn't invite my mom and my siblings because I don't know, like they just looked down on us. I don't know why, for whatever reason. Like my mom used to get upset about it. When I say upset, she wouldn't like cry about it, but when I say upset, like in an annoyed way, like she would know reason why, like people wouldn't invite us because she's got kids. So I feel like people do treat people differently, and they use the kids as a weapon for it, right? So we don't need people. We don't need people in this world. Like if people are gonna be like that, it's better they show their colors now, their true colors now, than they're around your kid and they're just being horrible. Like I'd rather people show who they are. I'm glad that you guys are happy though. That's the main thing. Like people are fake. Like there's so many fake people out there. I feel like I'm being like a woman that's like being like a bitch. Like I feel like I'm being like that, but I'm just trying to like be open about it. Um Luke is like going into the politics side. I'm not even gonna talk about that. Yeah. But yeah, when I think about marriage, like I don't think people realize like marriage is not just like a simple thing to get into, it's a commitment forever. And you got to make sure you marry the right one. And I feel like, in terms of me, like I feel like if I'm meant to get married, I feel like I'm delaying my partner, because I don't have a partner, but I feel like I'm delaying that chance of making it happen because I need to get my life together. There really is jealousy involved. We have always been happy, but they didn't like it and always called social, oh, I need to fall backwards, always called social workers on us. That's really wrong, you know. I feel like, you know, it's so hard because if you keep yourself away from people, I feel like they will always still go out to get you. And it's like the more, you know what, I think like if your partner, if your wife tells people too much of her business, I feel like that's like a factor. Like, I feel like the less you tell people, the more they don't know. It's harder for them to like cause problems. But I mean, they would probably still cause problems anyway. This is why social media is a dangerous place because like people put their whole life on social media, and then when you do that, people can target you as well, guys. People can target you and target your family and just wish bad things. And I think it's so evil when people do social work to call social workers on a family, because not only does it cause stress on the families, it can make you guys argue. I'm not saying that you guys argue, but it's like it will cause like tension where you guys are like blaming, you might blame each other, or you may feel like we've got to get together, and it's almost like you have to prove to the social worker that you guys are good enough to be parents. That's really hard. Neil said, don't air your laundry in public, so don't air your dirty laundry in public. Yeah, a lot of women struggle with this. Women are very known for like putting the whole business on social media. I'm guilty of it as well, where they feel like they need everyone to understand how they feel, right? And I'm not saying that his wife does that, but I feel like women need to stop doing that. um People give out too much that happens at home. I'm so guilty of that, guys. Like, it's the worst thing to do because people do use it against you. Luke said on my channel, why did you say that, Luke? Yeah, so yeah, it's bad when people do that because it gives people that door to know how to manipulate your situation. But in terms of like people calling social workers, it's usually people that usually do that is people that are closer to you. Like, it could be family members or friends. It's people that really know what your life is like. They visit your house and then they do it. I feel like that's the best one. Like, when I say best one, that's usually the people that do it. Like, if it's strangers, I feel like it's possible that they will still report, but they don't know too much to report on. But people closer to home, they can see like how you function with your child, and maybe use evidence of that to try and make it seem that you are doing the wrong thing or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like if you feed your child at like 8 p.m., they could be like, oh, they never feed their child until late at night. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So people are jealous, man. They watch like how people raise their children. They have a lot to say. I just wish that people could just focus on their own lives and ignore other people's business. They're too nosy, you know what I mean? Um, but yeah, definitely jealousy involved, and it's a lesson learned to just like keep your inner circle small. You don't even need a circle sometimes. Mr. B said, I have no friends. I just look after my son and wife and my wife's family. My wife did talk a lot to false friends. How did I know? How did I know? It's always the woman. It's always the woman, because I know this because I do the same. Um, yeah, Mr. B, I have no friends as well. Like, I have friends, but not proper friends, like not real friends, not friends that I can really count on. Like, they do me dirty sometimes, so I know they're not real friends. It's good that you look after your son and your wife's family. That's a beautiful trait. Um, yeah, I think, in defense though, for the wife, like, I feel like when a mother has a child, it's so comforting to speak to other mothers. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can talk to another woman about raising your child, your struggles and stuff like that. So I do understand that, because women like to create a community, right? It's different when they can speak to a woman than to a male or their partner. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a different kind of relationship and a bond. But unfortunately, not everyone you can tell everything to, and we sometimes we have to learn the hard way. You know what I mean? Exercise and lots of comedy and hugs. Thank you so much, Luke. Um, so I do struggle with my question about when am I gonna get married, because I just feel like I look around me and I'm just like, where am I gonna meet this man? Like, There's no one to choose from. I just feel like I don't feel like any connection with anyone around like where I live. Like I don't feel it. I don't feel like anyone's in alignment with my spiritual beliefs. Like this is a country of so many different people of different beliefs and spirituality that how I'm gonna find anyone that's on my level. I do believe there will be someone on my level, but I just don't know where. Um, Rex said, "Are you in and from England?" Yes, I'm from the UK. Where are you from? So the answer to the question, why am I not married, is because number one, I feel like I don't want to be, right? If I meet someone, if I feel like God wants me to get married, then yeah, I'll go ahead. But I feel like it's just not right now. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know what God has in store for me, guys. But for now, I'm not married because I don't know if I'm going to meet the one that's for me. I don't know who my person is. I don't know who God has for me, right? So for now, no. But if anybody that's similar to Mr. Boo that's met someone, they're together a long time, I think you should pop the question. You should do it. Like, what's stopping you? Rex said, I was born in the UK, yes. But where are you living now? Are you living in the UK? Is there anybody in here that wants to get married in the future? Is there anybody out there that actually really, for their life, they want to get married, they want to meet someone? I'm so intrigued. Becca X said, is being married the be and end all for you? Good question. No, I feel like I'm happy on my own right now. Um, I used to like worry about this. I used to think like, what am I gonna do? I used to think, what if I want kids? What if I want this? What if I want that? So I used to worry a lot about it. I used to like really want to get a partner. Um, But truthfully, I just want to be in alignment with my life. And how do I explain that to you guys? So being in alignment, so that for example, say if I want to be around people that make me happy, right? So that could be friends, that could be co-workers, for example, right? So if I feel like I've already got that around me and then I can't find a partner that makes me feel the same way or happy, then I don't want it. So with me, like if it's not in alignment for me, I don't mind. Like I just want to get my life the way I want it to be. But okay, let's talk partners, let's talk men, like in my perspective, like let's talk that. Um Luke said yeah. So let me talk. Matthew said girls stay away from my looks is a burden. Oh, Matthew, it's not about looks. Like there's lots of women that look for different things. Some look for money, some look for not wealth. What am I saying? Wealth. Some look for, I don't know, looks. Some just want an Instagram partner, someone to post on social media. Some genuinely want love. Some just actually just pick the wrong partner. Recollect said, I've just come across you here and I'm not trying to judge, but you seem in your head and thoughts a lot. Yes, that's very true. I am like that. That is me as a person. Like I am in my head a lot. I do like to overthink as well, and I think that can be a stumbling block for me. So you're not lying. Mr. Boo said you should always be on the look for a decent partner and take your time. People have been jealous of my money I earned all my life. Do you know what, Mr. Boo? That is the best advice ever. I like the fact that you said I should always be on the look for a decent partner, because instead of closing myself off like a closed door, I should keep my options open. I should keep a lookout. I like that. I'm gonna keep that with me because I feel like I could easily just shut off the right person for me, and then he might think, okay, she's not interested, and he might choose somebody else. Like, so I need to try and keep an open mind, I think. Um, I'm gonna take my time as well. I feel like I want to say I feel like what's so important, if you have somebody teaching you how to look for the right partner, really talking to you, because I feel like in my life, when I've chosen like guys when I was younger, it was purely for looks. Like if I fancied them, it was always like that. I never ever planned like what kind of partner I want. I never thought about what's a decent partner. And I think that's a stumbling block for me. Yeah, people do get jealous of money. Yeah, people, it sounds like a lot of people watch your life, Mr. Boo. Matthew said, from my past, this is my experience. What did you say? Girls stay away from my looks is a burden. Do you know what? Those girls that stay away from you for your looks are very superficial. They're the type of girls that are going to get involved with the wrong guy, and then the guy will leave them as a single mom, and they're going to be unhappy, and then they're going to want to go for guys like you, and it's too late, right? So, if people are judging you for your looks, isn't it your heart that matters the most? Like in here, like your inside matters the most, your soul, right? So if they can only, okay, if you died and came back on the earth looking like, I don't know, Brad Pitt, right? And all those girls want you, right? If they started coming for you now, like when you look different, would you want them? Because then they just want you for how you look. They don't, when you get old, right, and you lose your looks, they're not going to want you. So why would you want to be with someone that doesn't care about you inside, like how you are as a person? Why would you want to be with people so shallow? Ask yourself that question. Because if they don't want you, they're not worthy of you, right? Sorry, I'm like going on a rant. Recollect said, I'm also an overthinker, so that's how I noticed. That's so beautiful that you noticed that. Um, I don't know what to add to it because I'm an overthinker. I don't know how to add more points to it because I know that I am. I don't know to say how I can stop. I don't know how to do, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to yeah. Mr. B said never close yourself off. Do you know what? I really love you for that advice because that's so true. Like I'm now like gonna keep my doors open. Guys, can I let you on a secret? So I was speaking to my friend yesterday and she was saying to me, you're gonna meet somebody this year. So I was like, okay, wait, where is he? Where is he? And then last night a guy came into my inbox, my messages on WhatsApp, and he was like asking me out. We're not going to go into this, guys. When I tell you, like, when you say out loud what you're going to start doing, the devil will send someone to you. And I was so gullible because I was thinking, wait, could that be the guy? But I was thinking, no way, no way. And it's like, you just have to be careful, guys. I'm going to keep an open mind, like, not close myself off, but I'm also going to be very cautious about the guys that come into my life as well. Recollect said I would disagree and say time is way too short. Time is way too short. However, I can argue that if you rush things, like say if I rush now and was like, okay, let's go for whatever guy will want me, right? And I get married to him, like that doesn't mean he's going to be a good partner. So you can't also rush it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Luke said, sorry, I'm burping, guys, so I do apologize. Luke said share joy together. Yes, sharing joy together is such a beautiful thing. And Recollect said we don't have enough time. I agree, but also it's not good to okay, what I've learned in life, I used to live like that where I used to think, I've got to do things quickly. I've learned now to just take my time. Like I'm not gonna stress about things because when you stress about things, you're missing the present moment. Matthew said emotions and logic is always at war. You know what, Matthew? You can meet a nice woman. Like, I believe you can. How old are you? Recollect said, I would rather have a short, bad relationship now rather than none, as I have been single forever now. Oh, do you know what? From life experience, Recollect, like, I wouldn't even say that because I can't even go into detail on my channel because I don't know if, like, my ex is watching or anything like that. But well, let me tell you, like, um, recollect. Are you female or male? First of all, before I even answer that, Lucas Stokes said, "I want to work now and go hiking on my days off. Fun if someone wants to go with me." That's so cute. Like it's like you're looking for company. Mr. B said, "You don't have to jump into bed and marry a stranger." I agree. Take your time with things, and it doesn't matter if it takes a lifetime. You'll be happy. Yes, Mr. B, I agree with that because I think, like life shouldn't be about, oh, I want this, I want that, I want that. Okay, we do that as humans, but you should be content with where you are. Because where you are is where you're meant to be, right? There's lessons that need to be learned. So, that's what I mean. Like, I don't look and think, okay, I'm not married, I'm not this, I'm not that. I don't get upset about it. I feel like most of it is because of me. Like, if I really wanted to meet someone, I would put myself out there. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would search for that. I'm not saying I should do that, but you know, when people want something, they go out of their way to get it. Do you know what I mean? Recollects that I'm 40 this year, so we may be coming from different experiences in history. You're male. Okay. I feel like, okay, that does put it into perspective. Let's go back to your message. I would rather have a short. Okay, so Recorrex is 40, guys, this year, hitting the big 40. And what country are you from, Recorrex? Are you from the UK? Um, I think there will be a lot of factors involved, like where do you live, like who do you live with, do you have any kids, what's your history like in terms of relationships. There's always a lot of factors. It doesn't mean that it will affect you finding your future partner. It's just that your current moment, you could be basing it off on that. um you would rather have a short bad relationship now rather than none, as I have been single forever now. I'd rather, coming from experience, I would rather not have a short bad relationship because it causes damage. It puts you off even wanting to find a partner in the future. I'd rather be single than be in a bad relationship. I'm being serious, because I don't want chaos in my life. I want happiness in my life. So I'd rather, I think that could be the reason why I'm not married or why I'm single right now, because I just want a nice life. Like, I don't want to rush into deal with toxicity or deal with someone that's not in alignment with me. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It just means that they're not the right person for me. Do you know what I mean? So this is probably why I've just clicked the wrong button, guys. I don't even know what I've done. This is probably like why I'm single. Yeah, I can see. Born in the UK. Oh my gosh. I feel like, guys, the UK is the worst place to find a partner. I'm not even joking. Like, I was saying this to my friend today on the phone. I was like, I was looking, like, I was on about my town. I was like, how can you even find someone in this town? Like, guys, it's so hard to meet anyone in the UK. Not only is it a small place, it's just like how do I break it down? You've got so many different religions, for one, so many different beliefs. There's so many different like ethnicities, right? And it's not about ethnicity. It's just that there's so many different people that if you want to find someone similar to yourself, you cannot. Everyone's different. Not only are people like changing genders and wanting the same. God. I shouldn't laugh at this. I shouldn't laugh at this. How limited are we in the UK, guys? Back me up. I swear, there's no one to like. You're limited with who you want to choose from, and the people that come into your life, they just want to get drunk and have a one night stand, right? They don't even want a serious relationship. I'm talking about adults, like people that should be getting a life together. They meet someone that actually wants something serious, and then they're talking about, oh, I just want fun. Like, what are you? How old are you? Guys, I can't. I can't. England is like one of the hardest places to find a partner. It's even hard to find friends here, guys. It's the worst. It is the worst. Oh, guys, I'm not even exaggerating. It's the worst place to find someone. And then when you walk the streets, guys, in the UK, it's actually scary because like like in my town, not only have you got drunk people talking to themselves and acting crazy, guys, I was hit on by a drunk guy. Like, he was in the shop and I was in there. I was in the shop as well, and I said to him, I'm not in the queue. And all I heard was something about pretty girl like you. And you said something about his nut. And I was like, what? In my head, I was like, what? And it was like, it was like, it was, it was like, do you want to have some fun? And I was like, oh. And then he was like, why are you scared of me? I'm thinking, what the hell? Like, And he was like, don't worry, I'm taken. And then he left the shop and he came back in again for me. I thought, you know what, I'm done. I'm out of here. Like, why am I getting hit on by an older, drunk guy? Like, guys, too much TMI. I do apologize. Such a crazy life. Um, right, Rebecca Rex, what have you started me on? It said it's a little different for females, I do understand. It's it's just like, who the hell do you choose in the UK? It's like, what's happened to the UK? It used to be so normal. Now it's so crazy. It's like people would rather be single now than be in a relationship in the UK. Have you noticed? Because all the single people, like the people that are out there, they just want fun and nobody wants that. Like we're not young anymore. AP said that makes sense. I don't know what AP said that to, but when I watch this live video back, I would know what he said it to when I replay it back. Luke said, I lived in sin from 20s and 30s. Now I stay single, God, spiritually and energized to start work again. Luke is focused on himself. He's focused on the right goals to get his life together, which is good because that means when someone does come into his life, everything will fall into place because you already got it together. I think a lot of people lived in sin like in the 20s and 30s as well. It's hard. It depends when you do come to God. I'm guessing you came to God like in your 40s? No? No, your late 30s? I don't know. Date the Scots or the Reds. That is so funny. I don't know any Scottish people up here. I haven't met a Scottish or Irish. We do have some Irish here, I think. Guys, it's so rare to know where people are from unless you speak to them. Mr. Booth, this is very important. Mr. Booth just said something. Mr. Booth said, I was tempted to walk away from a relationship because my wife was really lazy, just sleeping and doing nothing. But after years of talking, she washes the pots every other day. That's beautiful. You know, the thing is, like, there's a video on YouTube of this man, like, telling his, I think it's a dating show, and he was, like, telling her, like, he was like, I go to work, I come back, I cook your family meal. When he says family, I don't think, he doesn't mean kids, right? He means, like, her family, you know? He was like, I cooked the meal, I washed the dishes, and she was like looking at him like, oh, I did this. Like, I can't remember what she said, and he was like, he basically just told her, like, you're not someone I would marry. Like, he basically, like, told her straight. It's good that you guys worked through it. It's important that she does wash the pots every other day. It's a sign of self-love. It's a sign of making everyone feel welcome because you have to make a home feel homely. You need to make everyone feel comfortable, and it takes work and it takes practice. But that just shows that maybe that wasn't something that was taught when she was at home with family or whoever she lived with growing up. You know, you can tell a lot about how somebody lived as a child when you live with them as an adult. You can tell a lot. Luke said, LOL. Mr. Boo said, here in the UK, you can easily get lost. That's very true. You know, oh my gosh, don't even talk about getting lost. I get lost a lot in the UK. I get lost everywhere I go. Not even Google Maps can save me. Recorrect said, I want to move to another area to browse, but money and job circumstances I cannot. I feel like, Recorrect, I feel you. I feel like everyone's in the same boat. Like, money is a factor. You, it's just so hard to just move sometimes because it's just so many things. The only way you can do it is if you've got nothing to lose and you just don't care and you're just like, you know what, forget it, I'm gonna do it anyway. But that's just a mindset of young people. Like, young people are a bit more fearless like that. They don't care. Luke said, I'm a late bloomer. I can relate to that. Like, I've matured later in life. I feel like everything's delayed in my life. Everyone that's done everything younger, I'm doing it later. Like, but it's fine. Oh my gosh, Luke said date Scotland, a gentleman. I don't know any up here. Amy, hey, how are you? You're back. Recorrect said, or anyone wants someone to go home to, basically. It depends on what way, because of what I said. I'm now questioning what you mean. Yeah, people do want company. Guys, can I just say something? On my last live, not the one I did today, the one before that, I remember I was talking to Amy, I was talking to someone else, and there was a person that was on the live commenting to me, and I couldn't see the comments. And I only seen the comments on the replay, and I feel so bad because they were like, "Oh, you're ignoring me," and I was talking to Amy. I remember talking to Amy, but I didn't see their comments. Guys, please back me up that I was not ignoring the person. Did anyone else see their comments? Because I didn't see it. Mr. Boo said, I'm diabetic myself, and tomorrow I'm teaching her to drive. Oh, damn, you're diabetic as well. That's tough. That's so tough. You know what? I feel like you're changing her life and transforming it for the better. That's a beautiful thing, you know, that you guys are still growing together. Hey, Amy, how are you doing? Yeah, so guys, I feel like we've had like a nice, good chat. I've learned a lot from this conversation. I feel like I needed a bit of father advice from Mr. Boo. Like, Mr. Boo is the father of the chat here. So I feel like I just need to keep my options open. I need to keep an open mind about this. I need to not close myself off. I need to look for a decent partner, guys. Can I get a whoop whoop in here? Like, I need to find a decent partner, someone that can someone that can treat me right, someone that can bring happiness to my life and not chaos and misery, someone that respects me, someone that respects my boundaries. Someone that understands how it is to be a man. Like, guys, can we get that in the comment section? Like, someone that can be a man. Like, I want a man, not a boy. Recollect, so can I ask where your parents are from? My parents, my mom is from the UK, my dad is from Jamaica. Does that help? So basically, I'm Jamaican, guys. Mr. Boo said, "You are brilliant to talk to, thank you." Mr. Boo, you know what? Anytime during my lives, I don't do my lives regular, but I don't mind having a good chat because I listen to you and you listen to me and we gave good advice. Like, I understand your situation. I don't understand it to the level of you and your wife, but I understand it a little bit. And I understand that you guys can get through anything. Like, every day is a learning day, especially when you're married. It's constant, you know. You're gonna get days where you're lazy. You're gonna have, your partner's gonna feel like, I can't be bothered today. It's normal, you know, especially dealing with a lot. Just make sure you guys talk to each other, understand how each other's feeling, on what page are you guys both on, and meet each other in the middle. Or sometimes you have to meet your partner more than they meet you. It's a beautiful thing, and you know, you're doing a good job. You know, you have to understand, like, having a child that's got autism is tough. I don't think people understand it's so tough. It's hard work. Give yourself credit. Give you guys self credit. You guys are doing this. Like, you guys are doing a rewarding job, and you will get rewarded for it. Yes, they have to treat me like a queen, and that's what I need to. You know, the problem is I need to tell myself that because I need to stop settling for less. I need to be like, no, 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 sir, you're not treating me how I want to be treated. I notice that I get a lot of people trying to peer pressure me, and I'm talking friends, I'm talking like males. There's a lot of peer pressure. If I say no, people still force whatever decision they want to make on me. Like, I got offered a drink and I was like, no. And then when I said no and I said I can get drunk easily, they still offered me a shot. Do you see what I'm talking about? Like, what is up with people? Like, if someone says no to me, I've learned now to respect that and to respect their wishes. But I notice a lot of people don't wanna. They just care about getting their way all the time. So I need to be cautious about that as well. Maybe I need to do a separate live talking about, not today, but a different day, talking about what kind of people I have around me, what kind of energy I have around me. That might be a good video. Right, let's read the comments. They have to treat you like a queen. Rebecca said, I'm sure you will find what you've been waiting for in a partner. It's so hard because I need to make sure I'm ready to receive love. I'm ready to receive that partner in my life. So I need to do a lot of work on myself as well. I'm sure, right, guys, I'm 100% sure that the person that's meant to be with me is already in my life anyway, right? I don't know who it is. There's somebody out there, and I'm sure they're watching me and thinking, Tanya, notice me. Can you notice me, Tanya? I'm sure they're watching, and I'm so blinded that I don't even know they're my person. Guys, oh my gosh. I really hope that everyone in this live, besides Mr. Boo, I hope everyone finds their person, right? Mr. Boo said, I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. I'm a lord now. That's amazing, Mr. Boo. And Recollect said, you definitely deserve a good partnership. Do you know what? I feel like that too. Like, I am someone, my mind is telling me not to say this, right? So when I went into my relationship, right, I went into my relationship with a mindset that I'm going to be easygoing. Like, I want a relationship where we both can talk and solve problems together, right? And I just felt like I just felt I can't really say this just in case they're watching this live, but I just felt like I wasn't getting that back, you know. I'm someone that's very understanding. If you say to me, look, I can't do this because of this, like I will get it. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh well, you need to do it. Like I don't know how to explain. Like yeah. Rex, a good look out there. Hopefully catch you again soon. Thank you so much, Rex. Like thank you so much for joining my live as well. I've definitely had that feeling like I've missed my opportunity with that one person I should have kept. No, 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 no. It doesn't work like that. Like if the one for you, right? The person that's for you, if you are destined to be with someone, right? The person that's for you will come back around when you work. Say if you're the problem, right? If you work on yourself, they will come back around. Like no one leaves us fully unless they're dead. People do come back around to us, right? That's how it works. If you notice, like you see people leave your life and they come back, unless they die, right? People usually do come back. Um, Guys, does anybody have anything else left to say? Because I'm gonna end this video soon. I'm getting tired. But it's been a really interesting live video. I didn't think like this video wouldn't be that good without you guys, because I was like thinking, what do I add? And then when you guys jumped on, especially Mr. Boo, like he contributed really well. Like when you guys added like your points, it helped. Like it does help having someone that's married on here. Like it helps because you're hearing their perspective about life and you're seeing that even though marriage is a good thing, it's also a roller coaster as well. But it's something that you both share together, and no one can tear that away from you guys, because you both have grown through life experiences. And you know what's beautiful? The person that you become after you've grown through it. That's beautiful. I'm actually a lord. I was a mister, but now I'm a lord. I think I did it mainly to wind up negatively. What's a lord? Is that to do with the church? Because I was thinking that, like, when you said that, I thought you was just joking. But what is a lord? Like, give me the definition. I'm guessing it's like um a role in the church. Guys, please forgive me, because even though I believe in God, there's a lot of words that I don't know and a lot of terminology. I'm new to this. Like, I'm like a baby. Um, Wait, Lord is when you get married, right? So you said you used to be a mister, but now I'm a Lord. What title is that? Like, educate me. So you did it to wind up negative people. What is Lord? Someone tell me in the comments. What is a Lord? Because I know that I only learned this like I think last month. My sister taught me that if someone is a miss, it means they was married. There was something she was teaching me, and I was like, I didn't even know that. Ah, but just below us there, I'm gonna do research on this. It's very interesting. You raised your bar up high. That's right. So you should get those people mad. Get them mad. Raise your bar high. Guys, this is so lovely. Like, you don't understand. Like, I love when I do live with you guys. I don't even do that often, but when I do, it's like I don't know how the conversation's gonna go, because you guys like add your little input and I'm just like flowing with it. I love it. Um, but yeah, I'm just wishing marriage. Let's just sprinkle. I'm not doing a ritual, guys. I'm not doing a ritual, but let's just sprinkle marriage on you guys. Like, anyone that wants to get married, just sprinkle it on you guys. I'm not a witch, guys. I'm not doing a ritual. Mr. Boo said, in my own little way, you are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. I try my best. Like, this is what I want. Like, you know, like how you guys like think I'm cool and stuff. Like, if I get a partner, I want him to like at least think that of me. Or I don't want it. I don't mean I want to be with someone that thinks highly of me, but I want him to see me how other people see me. Like, I don't want him to suppress that. This is the problem I struggle with. I don't want a controlling person that's like, oh, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. Guys, I am not dealing with that. Like 2025. This is the problem, guys. Like, let me talk this. Like, I find that since I've come closer to God, I find that a lot of men, when I reject what they say, and I'm talking men online, they tend to call me Jezebel, they call me Eve, they say that, oh, you're not listening to authority. But guys, why am I going to submit to a guy that's not my husband, guys? Like, hello? Like, you're not my father, you're not my husband. Why am I going to submit? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, this is the conflict I'm having. Like, I know my life, I know my history, and I know I deserve to be happy, so why should I be suppressed? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're telling me to do something that doesn't make me happy and you're mad about it, like, guys, hello, like, I need to be happy. Mr. Boo said, are you on Facebook? Good question. Yes, I am. So I had like so many Facebooks. When I first joined up on Facebook, that was when I was like really young, and I deactivated it because I wanted to cut everybody off. Then I made another Facebook, which was meant to be a personal one, and then when I went to uni, I created a separate one because I always found that when I added people from school, you don't really, after you leave school, do you find this? Like when you leave school or when you leave a workplace, those people are no longer relevant in your life. You're not going to stay in touch. Even if you want to, they don't stay in touch, they move on with their lives. So I felt like when you remove people, they can become upset by it. So I would create a separate Facebook for people that, you know, you forget about them and they're still on your contact list, but it doesn't matter because you don't really use that page anyway. But with Facebook, I don't really use it now. I use it if I need to message people, like private message, but I don't really use it like that. I'm mostly Instagram. Do you use Facebook, Mr. Boo? Um, so guys, let's summarize this video. So moving forward with my marriage plans, guys, Tanya getting married. Tanya getting married. Like, who's coming to the wedding? Guys, who's coming to the wedding? Who's going to be my husband? Hello? Like, let's move forward. Like, guys, when I get married, like, Tanya's getting married, like, I'm keeping my mind open now, guys. The devil, don't send anyone to me, right? So I'm keeping my mind open, my heart open, and I'm looking, like as Mr. Boo said, look for a decent partner. I'm keeping my eyes peeled for a decent partner. I'm not going to tolerate low value men, right? This is not to bash men, but I'm not going to tolerate like anyone that's treating me bad, anyone that's not going to respect my boundaries. Like, I'm deserve to be treated like a queen, like what Mr. Boo said, right? Oh, Mr. Boo said, I would like to keep in touch. Right. How can I do this? Because I can't really give my Facebook on here because I feel like if I do that, I feel like I'm going to get a lot of requests in my inbox. And you know, before on YouTube, you could like private message people. Right. How am I going to do this? Mr. Boo, right. Is it possible for you to write a comment on one of my YouTube videos, right? After this live, write a comment. Okay, I will look you up, Gareth Hames. Let me see if I can see your picture. Is your profile picture like the one that's on here? I'll look you up and I'll add you. Guys, don't start adding my Facebook now because I said I'm going to add Mr. Boo. I don't want a lot of trolls adding me, guys. Yeah, we can keep in touch, Mr. Boo. If I can't find you on Facebook, give me like a day to find you. If I can't find you, let me screenshot this because I'm going to forget to look you up. Right. If I can't find you, write a comment on one of my YouTube videos and I will send you my Facebook name. This is the problem. Like, I used to be someone that didn't care. I'd give out my personal information, but I feel like with YouTube now, and there's so much trolls on the internet, I don't really want to just give like my information out on here. I have a picture of my son with a giant Mr. Potato Head. Okay, I definitely won't miss it then. So if it's a picture of your son with a giant Mr. Potato Head, I'm guessing that's the toy from Toy Story and not your son. Sorry, I'm being immature now. Yeah, I would definitely add you and we can stay in touch. Yeah, so this video has actually helped me now moving forward. I think God will be impressed with me because finally my stubborn self is not saying that I'm not going to get married. I'm going to stay single for the rest of my life. That's what I've been saying, and I think God would be happy that I'm finally opening up to it. So guys, I'm really nervous. As you guys can see, I'm single. Like, don't all rush at me at once. I'm joking. Yeah, so I'm single. I'm raising the bar high now, guys. I'm not in my 20s now. I'm not settling for like boys that are gonna mess about. I'm looking for a man, right? And I'm not expecting him to have his life all together, but I'm expecting that I can be with someone. You know what? I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna leave it to God. God, find me a man. God, I know you have someone there for me. I'm just going to be happy to receive it. I'm so nervous, guys. When I tell you I'm nervous, guys, if I get married, you guys are coming to the wedding. Like, I'm going to do a YouTube live and I'm going to be nervous as hell. And I'm going to be walking down the aisle with you guys with me. I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh my God, the thought of marriage just gives me like butterflies. Like I feel so nervous like thinking about it. It's so scary to be like walking down the aisle, everyone looking at you, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm getting married, and like you feel like everyone's judging you. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so scared, guys. I'm scared about what people are gonna think. I'm so scared if I have a partner and he cheats on me. I'm scared of that. Like, what if I get married and then he's like looking at somebody? Oh, guys. Oh my God, I'm thinking too much. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. So, let's wrap this video up. Uh, Thank you so much, guys, for tuning into my live. This video would be nothing without you guys. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you just so much for just all the comments. Like, I love it. Wishing marriage on those that are looking for somebody. Anyone that's shutting off on me or they feel like people are judging them for their looks, just know that there's people out there that will still find you beautiful, okay? Because everyone is beautiful to someone, right? Don't be with someone superficial. Don't change yourself. Like, don't change your looks just to please somebody, right? Just know that it's about your heart. You want to become the person that you want for yourself. So become a better person every single day. Work on yourself. That's what life should be about. Reaching to the top. Keep working on yourself. And guys, I'm gonna shut up now. I love you all. I do appreciate like the comments. I do feel now that I'm in a better headspace. I'm not gonna think too much. I'm gonna keep my options open. And what will be. Like, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I need to get married right now. Like, I'm not gonna rush into it. I'm gonna take my time. But yeah, guys, it's a good night from me. Love you all. I wish you guys all a great day and tomorrow as well. Obviously I don't celebrate Valentine's, but anyone that does, I hope you have a good one. Uh, anyone that does watch this video after I post this live, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to share like your relationship status, if you're married or what, definitely share your stories. I'd love to hear it. Yeah, so guys, please take care. I'm rambling on now, so take care, guys. Please stay safe and look after yourself. Thank you so much, Mr. Boo. Love you too. Thank you. Good night. Take care. And yeah, stay blessed, everyone. Love you all. And just be kind to someone today, because maybe someone needs it. Just love everybody around you right now, because we all need some love. Not bitterness, not hatred, not horrible comments. Just be nice to each other. Love your enemies, guys. Love your enemies. Okay, guys, see you. Bye.